Hi, this is my card, so it sits up like this. So it's this here is to make it sit up, this is for writing in, and then that just folds back and comes out like this. So it goes into that little piece there and sits up. I accidentally put some glue on that and put it on the wrong side, so I had to put that on it. So it doesn't, the next card won't have it on the back. These are cut out from the DSP. This is the stuff called Fligh Airy, which was in our Stampin' Up promotion, so it's gone now. So I thought, well, let's use it up, and that's our card. Isn't it pretty? So, and that's our envelope. So not a lot of stamping today, just DSP use up. Here we go. I hope you've had a good week. I had to go to Brisbane to help out my my son and his wife because he was coming down for a wake, and so that's my envelope ready. So these pieces, this is from Entitled, is the Happy Birthdays from Ink Entitled. This is from Colour and Contours, where I've cut out. Of course, the DSP is from that. Now, I'm just going to get my scoring board out so I can show you the measurements on my card and where I scored it. So, this, I saw this done somewhere else. I think it was Susan, but hers was a bit shorter. I'm probably looking at it. It might be, but I wanted it to stand up more, and so I've done mine like that. So let me have a look. So this is a lemon. Excuse me. I did because we're in the Gold Coast for the week, for the 5 days. It's really hot up there at the moment. Oh, I mean, really stinking hot. And it was so hot outside, and because they've only moved up there, they're not adjusted, so their cold was really cold. So that's first score is 5.5, and the second score is at 9. Okay, and so we're going to just fold that back on itself, and that's out where our card stands. Okay, so, and it was so stinking hot outside, they had the air cooling going up because they're not used to it yet. They've only been up there a wee while. And so this piece of white cardstock is going up here. So we only want it, we don't want a big piece for that. So that is 4 by 3 1/4. Let's have a look. We've got a couple of birds here we've got to cut out. That's our happy birthday. So this one is for the front, and so that again will be the same size as the white cardstock for inside, which is 4 by 3 1/4, correct? Okay, let's just put that on now so you can see. Oh, a new one! How exciting! I'm sick of sitting there going shake, 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 shake all bloody time I do my cards. It's so funny. Alright, I won't put the white in because we've got to put stuff on that. So, where's our big one? So, remember we scored 5.5 and at 9. So, if you scored, we did it that way, 5.5 and at 9. But we're going to bring it back on itself. So, just here is where we're going to put the... Look at the back. It's quite cute too, isn't it? Well, remember, new ones come out quite big. So... So hence I have a bit of a sniffle because I also, when I flew home, it was so, what was it? It was 1:30 in the morning before I got back to Melbourne, and it was cold on the plane, hot when I got on the plane, cold on the plane, colder when I got off. I had to, when I got to the airport, I had to open up my suitcase, put my runners on so I could drive home, and so that is again 4, but only by 1 3/4, and we had 2 of those, 4 by 1 3/4. So when you cut the whole thing, if you put it all, because I cut it so it flows, so if you put it all in, that would be 6, I'm going to line it to there, 6.5 by the 4, and then cut it so that you've got these two. Now, I made the mistake on the last cut of putting that here, and it doesn't go there. Fold it back, and it was that one if I'm right. Okay, and put it here. How easy is this card? Like, sometimes you need to just use your card up, make a lot of friends cards, and get it over and done with. And this one goes down on the front panel. So see, already we've got that. Alright, so the Misty Moonlight scallop die, so I would have used a 3 3/4 by, I'm just making sure I got that there, by 2 1/4 piece of blue cardstock, and then I die cut it out to make that. So onto there, I'm cutting a piece. It's going to go in there, and just so I can get the bird. Excuse me. 3 3/8 by 2 1/8. It's an odd one, isn't it? But it gets you right inside nicely there. Okay. And I want that to butt down on there. Now I put it up a little higher. That's probably why, because when you sit it down. So I'm going to just make sure that it comes to about there. So you've got a nice frame around it when they pull it out, and then it will stand up. So just be careful to only glue in the bottom here. Okay, just about that much. Just hold that for a second. It sits on really well. You do have a few seconds to move it if you're not sure. I see. And we're going to, what I've done is just used a little of the flower paper and cut around. So we have my card class today, and I just unfortunately had to sniff a little bit in there, but they didn't want to cancel, so we went ahead. And then I'm just going to cut this out. So we did, I'll show you, there were 4 really nice cards. Oh, they said they were nice. One was quite hard because I had to do stages. Because I'm a demonstrator, you don't really have 5, you know, like even though I have 5 ladies that come and do it. Today there was only 4. I have to sort of do it in a, like a, oh, what do you, when you line your cooking up in a row, a workstation sort of thing. So I do that so we can get it all done. Just, can you see that? I'm just getting the glue there. So that is going to go on the base of my white cardstock for stamping. And I'm not stamping, I'm just going to put it right smack in the middle. I don't think I did on the other one, but I did want to put that on because that was a really pretty way to use up some of your nice flowers. And then that goes in the bin. I just did that. And our envelope we're going to use some, and that's we're going to stamp. Now I want this Bernie because he's going up on the, let's give him that little bit of tree. I'm just thinking where he's going to sit. He's just going to sit down there like he's sitting out on the outside having a look. So, and this is a good way because it's got some nice birds on it. On the back they're much bigger, not on this piece, on the other one that I turned it over and I put it on. So now I'm going to put him on dimensional so he sort of makes him stand out a bit. My hand is definitely getting better. Hopefully you won't see it on, they said 6 weeks. I've already had it 3 weeks. So there we go. I'll just get those off with that picky. My picking tool is very good. I need a drink of water, it's hot. All these colours are going, the initial colours in April, and that's why the paper. And then just down here with this nice little flower here, I'm just going to cut that out. Go around that. And this one. A lot of holding your mouth the right way. And I just like to make the envelope just a little pretty. Sometimes you don't need to stamp. These are good ones that you can use anywhere. And I'm just going to put that like that. And right here, if you can see, there's more of my scraps. Is that one. Nice little flower, that one. Oh, but much glue. That's what happens when you get new glue. So you can just pretty it up. Okay, so our bird, he is just going to come over here and sit there looking from over there. He's watching his friend. You could always write I love you on that, couldn't you? So we'll put this in. I'm not putting any greeting on in the inside because I don't know what it's for. It might be just a nice card to a friend. Say how are you? Look, that sounds like my children coming back from walking the dogs. They obviously didn't take them very far. So, right, see, now look at that. Whoop. It sits up very well. So if I just get my bone folder and give that a slight bend, not too much, there we have the stand up. So I'm just going to, this is envelope. If you need any cardstock or ink or anything like that from me, please look me up, Annette Falconer Independent Demonstrator on Facebook. You can just go to the shop, which is AnnetteFalconer.stampingup.net, and you have a look in there, and February host code's finished. But now they give you, or are going to start giving you rewards as you go. But if you do buy, please send me a message, a private message on Annette Falconer Independent, so I can send you a card of thanks. So I put happy birthday from Inkton Tile. I'll just grab that. H-I. Oh, not looking, not seeing it. Inkton Tile. If I got it. Oh dear, where have I put it? Wait a minute, folks. It's coming, it's coming. Well, I've put it somewhere. I'm looking, so sorry. Oh my goodness. I gotta find something small. That's a bit wrong, isn't it? How about we just do hello there from Nature's Prints, because I seem to have put my, just one more look down here. Now here it is. It's all ready for a class. Got to do a nice class with Inkton Tile. Look at the paper on there. So nice. So that's my next, that's why I had it hidden away in the wardrobe. Ready for the next class. So with this one, Happy Birthday's got a nice cursive on that one, so I like that. Let's see. I might stamp with the moon. I kind of like stamping with colours rather than black. You can use some black memento, it's nice, but I think that the this is really cute. And I thought I pulled out a block. Overthrow for that. Right. I had a few girls, we did a bit of rocking today, so I was saying to them, you've got to be very careful. Right, how's... Right, and so with this, I'm just going to quickly shut that. And we're going to put this up on dimensions. Now, as you've noticed, I haven't even put bling on, because I don't think everything needs bling. I like it on certain things. I'll show you the cards I made today in a sec. And you'll see, bling's lovely, but sometimes you just don't need it on everything. And because I want that to stand up here, I'm just going to put this to the end, and that stops it from coming down. Now how's that? That is really quick, nice, pretty card. It's got a lovely envelope that goes with it, and then you just go like that. So it still goes in the normal envelope, look. And you give someone a pretty card, so you just stand it up and it stands like that. How's that? So today we did, let me put my glue on so I don't get it all over my fingers. Those away. So today we did this one. So teacups, I like to use the things that, for my class, sometimes they love the teacup. So that one was the teacups, and that is using around the bend dies. So the teacups are definitely out. There is a new teacup one in the orders if you want to order it, but yeah, it's not. And then this one I saw online somewhere, and I just changed it to suit me. So this is Nature's, Nature, Notes of Nature. So this was beautiful. Look at that, Notes of Nature. We've done that. So that's all stamped and blended. So that was a really nice one as well. And then we just did a very simple, similar to this flat but sideways. We did this one, and that's what it looks. Happy Mother's Day. And it sits, so it stands and then it sits out like that. And so that's a bigger piece on here. You're actually putting that on to there, see? It's a funny one, you've got to be careful. So that was one. And then we have the dies, stamps and dies with the sunflowers on, but this is the masking, and I did this with the masking and just some ribbon, and that's using Gorgeously Made. And then there's splatters. This one is the one I laid it out. They all looked, oh my god, what are we going to do with this? And I laid it out in all the pieces, and then so we embossed the top, and then we brushed it with copper clay and pecan pie. The flowers are pecan pie and what was that one? Pecan pie and crumb cake. And we splattered with the pecan pie. And then when the splatting was done, we tore it off, put it down, and that's what it came out like. Isn't that lovely? And I make envelopes, they all go home with an envelope to match. So we had a very happy class today. and I'm really enjoying this, but doing different things with it. So if you need any help, feel free to reach out, and I will catch you later. Thank you. Bye.